A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, Mid-HudsonNews.com. It's Tuesday, February 13th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. State police have arrested a 36-year-old Stony Point man in connection with a February 16, 2021 murder. Troopers say around 2 a.m. on that date, they found a Hyundai Sonata fully engulfed in flames on the Palisades Interstate Parkway near exit 16 in the town of Stony Point. Ronald Mann of the Bronx was found dead inside the car, and the Rockland County Medical Examiner's Office determined that he had suffered from a gunshot wound and his death was ruled a homicide. Investigators from the State Police Troop F Bureau of Criminal Investigation in the town of Wallkill led to the arrest of Robert Rodriguez of Stony Point. He was remanded to the Rockland County Jail without bail. It's a known fact that the city of Newburgh, like other urban areas in the Hudson Valley, has a chronic illicit drug problem. Councilman Robert McLemore, whose full-time job as lieutenant in the town of Wallkill Police Department, wants to know what the Newburgh PD is doing about the problem.
I would like to have the data for narcotics enforcement. Apparently, we have a lot of narcotic issues in our city, so I want to start addressing that, and also ask if there is find the answer, which I'm pretty sure that I already know. Is there a need for our narcotics enforcement? What is needed? Personnel, equipment.
The Newburgh Police Department is often aided by the FBI Hudson Valley Safe Streets Task Force in investigating drug trafficking. The second 6-month moratorium on approval and construction of warehouse distribution centers in the town of Wallkill expires in April, and officials have not decided to extend it or allow new development. There are a fair number of those facilities already built in Wallkill, and Town Supervisor George Serrano has one alternative to consider.
Let's get the ones that have already been approved built and see how they affect the town, the residents, the roads. There's a good amount of warehouses already approved. I would like to see how that's going to affect us as a town, with all the tractor trailers.
There are at least 6 additional large warehouse distribution centers proposed in Wallkill. The special Orange County Legislative Committee assigned to look into the Consulting Information Technology Services in 2023 on Thursday will review its draft report, addressing its findings and recommendations relative to the retention of an interim fractional chief information officer and take appropriate action. Legislature Chairwoman Katie Benelli had appointed the special committee late last year to look into allegations of inappropriate assigning of the work, with an interim contract that spiraled from some $60,000 for part-time work for a matter of weeks to $800,000 for the entire year. Democratic county legislators and Senator James Skoufis alleged the contract was awarded by County Human Resources Commissioner Langdon Chapman's brother-in-law. Chapman claims he was not part of the selection process, and other top officials say the process was totally above board. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
The State Public Service Commission will consider action against the Hudson Valley Water Company, according to the state agency's February 15th meeting agenda. Ulster County Executive Jen Metzger and local officials urged the review of the company, arguing that customers have faced long service interruptions and poor communication, most recently in Boysville, when residents were left without water service for nearly a month. Metzger and local elected officials have called on the PSC to install a new owner and operator of the water company. The PSC said it's actively investigating Hudson Valley Water Company and is urgently considering short-term actions to ensure customers are provided with safe drinking water. The water company operates 5 pump stations and distribution systems in Ulster County, including Mount Marion, High Falls, Pine Lane, Hurley, West Hurley, and Boysville. A pedestrian struck on Broadway in Newburgh Monday night was rushed to the hospital. The unconscious victim was lying in the middle of the street when first responders arrived on the scene. At 232 Broadway around 8 p.m., city police and fire personnel assisted the victim until Empress EMTs arrived and transported the injured party to Montefiore St. Luke's Cornwall Hospital. The incident is under investigation by Newburgh City Police. The Dutchess County Drug Task Force has sent 2 agents back to school to work on their sniffers. According to Dutchess County Sheriff's Office Detective Sergeant Adam Harris, the task force coordinator. K-9 Denver is a 4-year veteran of the task force who's been trained and certified in obedience, agility, tracking, building search, area search, article search, handler protection, and criminal apprehension, like all police K-9s, according to Harris. Following basic training before task force work, K-9 Denver and his former partner went through the specialized narcotics detection where Denver was certified in detecting narcotics including fentanyl, heroin, cocaine, crack cocaine, and methamphetamines. Denver started training his 2-legged partner in the intensive 4-week narcotics detection program on Monday. Town police in Wallkill are investigating 2 cases of vehicles stolen in the vicinity of Freezer Road. In both cases, the keys were left in the unattended vehicles. Police are encouraging residents to refrain from leaving keys in unattended motor vehicles. The vehicles were stolen on Wednesday, January 24th at around 2:45 in the afternoon and on Saturday, February 10th at about 9:40 in the morning. The investigation into the cases is continuing. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.